Are you a home buyer? Somebody who hasn't done it for a while, or maybe a first-time home buyer? Well, I wanted to tell you there are 9 big expenses that you're going to have to incur when you're buying a home. And I just got off the phone talking to a couple, one first-time home buyer and then somebody buying a house that hasn't bought a house in about 20 years. And I was going through this list of 9, the big expenses they're going to have to budget for and come out of pocket. And some of them you got to pay for before closing. So you have to pay for it out of pocket before you get the loan, before you do everything. And the number one expense that you're going to have to incur, first one of the 9, is having a home inspection. And a home inspection can range anywhere from $400 to $1,000, $1,200, depending on what type of inspection you get. There are different add-ons. You can have inspections for a pool. You might have to have inspections for wells, septic tanks, things like that. But a normal home inspection runs anywhere from $500 to $700, and that is something you have to pay for upfront cash to get the inspection. Now, I would never skip a home inspection because these guys do a phenomenal job. They crawl all over the house, in the attic, underneath it. There's a crawl space. We don't have basements here, but they crawl through everything to visually inspect everything in the house. And the nice thing about it is it gives you an understanding of how old things are. You know, if you've got a water heater that's 30 years old, it may work for another 10 years, or it may conk out in 6 months. So then you can kind of, in your mind, know what to expect and know exactly what you're buying. So that is one thing I would never skip, is the home inspection. For the $500 to $700, it's definitely worth the peace of mind. That is one of the 9 expenses that you're going to incur when you're buying a house. Home inspection, $500 to $700. If you have any questions about the other 8, message me below, and I'm going to do other videos that explain the other 8. But home inspection is number 1. Thanks for watching.